Previously on Does It Suck?
Janet, Sam sent this for you.
What is it?
She called it a cure.
It feels good to be back. Sam? George? Where the fuck did they go?
Sam, don't you think we should go back and help Janet with the review?
Nah, she can handle it, and we have to deliver this package very quickly. Also, don't touch that tape deck, there's only one song in that and it can't get it out.
Seriously, you have one song? That wouldn't get annoying very quickly. Huh, the song isn't actually that bad.
So, since I'm doing this review alone, how does the film begin? Recap of the first movie, because this is a sequel.
Everybody's supersonic racing, try to keep your feet right on the ground. When you're supersonic racing, there's no time to look around. We're just supersonic racing, running to the point of no return. Everybody's
So the film takes place 3 years after the sinking of the Titanic, and the main leads from the last film are going down to search for the wreckage in this yellow submarine, and for some reason the dog talks.
Sweetheart,
Yes?
look.
Smile.
Oh.
Is something wrong?
Yes, I'm afraid so. It seems to me there are a lot of nasty-looking sharks out there.
You're right! Sharks!
Come here, you two.
Dog talking's probably just part of that magical moonbeam bullshit. Also, I'm pretty sure they recast most of the actors, but at least they brought back the Shark Gang. And at least they don't have a rapping dog, because in this film he's a shark.
What is that yellow thing, and what is it doing in my territory?
Whatever it is, I saw it first, and so I should be the one who gets the honor of telling Razor Teeth about it.
Ow! Yo, 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 look at my teeth. They're so sharp and white and neat. They bring on fear and give some terror. Once they should, I make no error.
So these animated Titanic films now have a rapping dog and a rapping shark. It gets weirder. Seriously. Because the sharks attack the cable holding the diving pod up and try to kill the main characters.
Now the world don't move to the beat of just one drum. What might be right for you may not be right for some.
Okay, I'm done. Serious face. So it turns out the Shark Gang is working for Baron Vandertilt, the main villain of the last film. The film that tried to make the Titanic about the evil whalers. and the Shark Gang talks to him via telegram sent by writing letters on seashells. Because that's how that works.
Tilt. Your Lordship, it is my pleasure to inform you that in accordance with your wishes, I have just destroyed an underwater expedition. I am sure the said expedition was searching for the wreck of the Titanic.
So, a few things happen next, but first, it turns out that the character of the film is named after Tentacles, the squid from the first film that lobbed an iceberg at the Titanic and was strong enough to hold the Titanic together. Yeah, he's not called Tentacles, he's called Artie. Yes! So now that's covered, what happens next? Well, the squid that tossed an iceberg at the Titanic and held the Titanic together can't lift a simple diving pod. Atlanteans arrive to save them. I wonder if Aqualad's with them. Then it cuts to Baron Vandertilt. He does literally nothing in the film, so cutting to him is pointless. Artie makes an interesting face after grabbing what's her name? I wonder if this is where hentai came from. They decide to take the main character to Atlantis, and this sentence is said.
Oh? Huh? Hey, what's happening?
Don't worry.
Help! I'm dead! Come help me! Help me!
Everything's
This
okay.
isn't happening!
Keep calm. You're safe now. Keep calm. You're all safe.
Question about this scene. If you woke up underwater and a woman was right in front of you dressed like this, would your first thought about this image be that you're in hell? Be honest now. So the dog is talking about how he doesn't want to get an operation to help him breathe underwater because he's a dog, and why would a dog willingly undergo an operation? But he's convinced by, and I'm serious here, a She-Hulk, Barbie, cowgirl, doctor, who kind of sounds like Raven Fox.
What? You must be joking. I'm not undergoing any treatment. No, absolutely not. Out of the question. Forget it.
It's nothing dangerous. Everyone in Atlantis has had it. It'll help you breathe when you're in the water.
This review was made possible by contributions from viewers like you.
So anyway, Bobby She-Hulk convinces him, and then it cuts to this.
They've arrived safe and sound, and they're taking the treatments.
Oh, amazing! This is such great news! At last, we've got a reason to party!
Did someone say party?
What can I say except you're welcome?
No. No one said party. Never mind, I forgot to bring the kegs anywhere and invite anyone. So, it actually turns out that this guest stereotype is the main character's Atlantean welcome party, and, well, he's slightly better from the last welcome party. And there were slightly fewer incidents of him eating people. So anyway, the guest stereotype talks to the king and queen of Atlantis, and they decide that they need to convince the main characters to stay, mostly so they can keep the existence of Atlantis a secret. Also, it would mean they've wasted the surgery, allowing them to breathe underwater. So, how does the guest stereotype break the news? Well...
Let's drink a toast to our friends of Atlantis, to whom I am eternally grateful for having saved us.
Welcome to Atlantis, where everything's a dream. Everything is free, as you can plainly see. The toys and fish are real. No, nothing here is fake, I will say without mistake. Atlantis is the only place where you always stay awake.
The water is fresh, you can swim around.
This song sounds like what happened when I took some of Allison's LSD and listened to Cats and Devo at the same time. I mean, it definitely made that funeral interesting. So it turns out the guest stereotype decided to just throw out that they can never leave Atlantis during the song. And that raised issues with the king. And then it just cuts to this with the dog and mice.
Welcome.
Come here.
Wait, there was something Sam specifically said to remember about this scene. What was it? Ah, here it is. Take a shot! So anyway, after that, while the dogs are busy, the mice are approached by a musketeer and an extremely racist depiction of a Japanese mouse. They decide to recruit them into the Atlantean mouse resistance. The musketeer takes the other two mice on a pipe ride in a futuristic pipe that for some reason has lights. Seriously, why the shit does have lights? You've got to give the animator credit. You can clearly tell that he's animating this entire film with only one hand.
Hello.
What's the password?
It's power to the rats.
Correct.
Come on.
Huh? Who are these?
These are the new arrivals. The chief did say that all the rats should be present, you idiot.
And now the moment for our liberation has come. We should not be here in Atlantis. It is totally unjustified.
Bravo! Yes! Yes! Well said!
We're prisoners here. And like all prisoners, we have the right to escape.
So basically, to cut down this extremely long-winded speech, it turns out that the leader of the rats wants them to steal an elixir that will let them breathe underwater entirely so they can all piss off from Atlantis, because apparently they just don't like living in a futuristic city that has tech that won't be invented for decades. So the mice get the details of the rat's plan back to the main characters, who then decide to bring it to the king and queen. And then this is said.
But if they dismantle me with a screwdriver, I'll die, won't I?
No, calm down. No one's gonna take you apart.
will hurt you. They'll have to have a screwdriver, and down here in Atlantis, there are no screwdrivers. They've all been banned.
So, Atlantis, the futuristic city that has tech that will not be invented for decades, banned all screwdrivers. What the hell happened that caused them to be banned? Okay, so it turns out that the factory that made the high-tech screwdrivers also made guns, and then this guy happened to stumble on the factory.
You've been to the factories? Once. Well, they're gone now, destroyed. Main reactor went critical, vaporized the lot.
Like I said, once. There's a banana grove there now. I like bananas. Bananas are good.
So, what is the king's plan? Well, it involves them switching the elixir the rats are trying to steal that will allow them to breathe underwater with a fake, and the main rat characters helping them steal it. Anyway, they steal the underwater breathing elixir that for some reason glows like it was gifted by Galadriel, and just go home and celebrate. The king gives the order to ready the Atlantean army, and because of the reason, Adi and the dog are a part of said army, except for the small fact that the dog can't hold guns. So, how the hell is he supposed to do anything? Also, it turns out that the rats have backup from the Shock Gang.
You'll eliminate everyone. Conquer the world, yeah.
Of course!
And so, in order to keep up the ruse that the elixir they've stolen is the real one, Atlantis is going to war with some rats and sharks. I'm not sure, but I think they might win.
A bit to the right. Get a better aim.
Scooby isn't fucking around. Also, how the shit is he holding what looks like a laser flintlock pistol when he has paws?
I was sick and tired of everything when I called you last night from Glasgow. All I do is eat and sleep and sing, wishing every show was the last show. So I imagine Bob's got to hear you coming. Suddenly I feel alright.
Wait, hold up. We need to stop the battle for some shtick.
My, a little girl. Little one, I appreciate your effort, but this is no place for someone like you. I'm called Brumali, Your Majesty, but I'm not a little girl.
Listen to that voice.
You really should gargle with something. You've got an awful voice, sweetie.
For the love of broken bagpipes, I'm the commander of the mountain artillery troops.
What?
Commander? Oh, no,
It's a curse, not a disguise. I'm dolled up like this because I fell into the hands of a little girl.
Ah, yes, it's a curse, which is why in literally the next scene, you take the fucking wig off. I don't think you know what curse means. So anyway, the next scene, the commander plays some bagpipes, which is apparently the signal for, you know what, just watch.
Let's suck it to him! Way to go! Hey!
Jeffrey, tell me, what was happening?
So, the commander playing bagpipes is the signal for a weird lightning bolt ferret and a large group of missiles to fly up and zap all the enemy and the ship, wiping the memory completely of everything that's happened. Just that thing, if you're about to go to war with someone and you have something that's capable of wiping the memory of everything that's happened, why not lead with that? Seriously, the war would be over in seconds. But I'm assuming the king and queen just really wanted to fuck with some rats. Speaking of the rats test the potion by getting this Ebenezer Scrooge rat to down some of it and tie 2 rocks to him and toss him in the water.
No!
Yeah, so that problem is dealt with because 5 seconds later they are captured and thrown into a rat insane asylum. You heard me. And the King of Atlantis just shows the main characters that they rebuilt the Titanic because apparently Atlanteans in this film are the ancients from Stargate Atlantis. Actually, I wouldn't put it past them.
They've started moving again!
It turns out the gay stereotype either didn't know what screwdrivers were or got over his fear of them because his friend is a sentient screwdriver, which raises the question, are Atlantis racist against screwdriver people? And the main characters are given an island paradise to call their home. Seriously. So the film ends with them all having a party inside the Titanic, which I'm assuming the Atlanteans are also Time Lords because the Titanic is much bigger on the inside. And the 2 leads share a kiss on the deck.
Here we are, we meet again.
And so that was Tentacolino. And as far as the animated Titanic films go, it is the better of the 3 because it actually doesn't have anything to do with the Titanic other than the reason they're going underwater and how they get to the island. Which means that it is less finding the wreckage of the Titanic film and more discovering Atlantis type of film. And there's also a hilariously bad dub which manages to completely change the name of the main character that the film is named after. So if you are interested in films that are bad in the same way that The Room is bad, you will most likely find some enjoyment out of this film. So yes, that was Tentacolino, an animated Titanic Atlantis discovery film. Now, where the hell is Sam?
Sam, delivery made.
So anyway, I'm Sam the Martian Critic, and I'll be seeing you very soon. And I'm Janet, and I will be seeing her a lot Dana. And I am Allison, and by Jove, I still don't have an outro.